Hello everybody, my name is Cyrus, welcome to University. This is the first movie of this giant series that I'm doing of all the Marvel Cinematic Multiverse stuff right before Secret Wars, because Secret Wars, I'm hoping at least, otherwise this would be kind of a waste of time, but also not because I'm culturing myself before Secret Wars. So let's get started on Blade. I watched it twice. I watched it, of course, recently for the notes, but I also watched it a couple of years ago. I thought it was really good. It was really good, but more of my review later. Let's press play on Blade. So we open on like this pregnant lady getting rushed into a hospital, right? And the doctors are like, give her a C-section, give her a C-section. But she has like this bite mark on her neck, and we're like, okay. So that's a vampire, and we see the baby, and boom, boom, boom. Yeah, this guy, right? He's so dumb. He's like going with this girl. They go inside of a meat shop, and eventually they go into the back, and he looks down on his hand, like a little bit into the rave, and there's a little bit of blood. He's like, what's going on here? And seconds later, the showers turn on, and blood just gets everywhere, and something I gotta say about this movie, the CGI is terrible at a lot of points, but the practical effects are amazing. Like this blood, it looks real. It's so amazing. So basically, we find out through vampires because the lady has the teeth. And that's when Blade shows up. He has such a cool entrance. So of course, Blade does Blade things, and he just starts murdering all of the vampires. They all start dying, and somehow Wesley Snipes gets zero blood on him. Not on his jacket, not on his face, not on his glasses. He gets zero blood, even though it's a blood rave, and it's all coming down. That's so confusing to me sometimes. Like, that's so weird. So there's like I think he's a leader of the rave, and he works for this guy named Frost. Frost is going to be the villain, and we'll see him later. But he burns him alive and lets the random guy go to the police. So I wonder how that's going to hold up in court. We meet Karen, who's been looking at the blood, and she's like super confused because it's not normal blood. And she's like, what's happening? So her and this guy, I forgot his name, but they go down to the morgue, and they look at the body while they open him up, give him whatever it's called. I completely forgot what it's called when they open a person up after they pass away. I completely forgot what that meant or what it's called. The body wakes up, or like the bad guy that was burned alive, and bites the doctor in the neck. And Karen gets bit through the hallway, and Blade shows up at the right second at the hospital. And he starts messing stuff up. The police shoot him reasonably. I mean, like, Blade broke into there, but also not reasonably, because there's a man that should be dead. They should be shooting at, not Wesley Snipes. So the vampire gets away into like an alley, and Blade takes Karen, and he throws her out of a window like a silly goose, and then he jumps right after her, even though he could have just jumped with her in his hands. But we're not going to talk about that. So they get behind this thing, the police start shooting, and they eventually escape. They go into a garage where we meet Whistler. I really like Whistler because of the actor. The actor is really cool, because he injects garlic into Karen so she doesn't become fully zombie. I'm very sorry that I said zombie. That was very dumb. I meant vampire, just so you know. So we meet Frost, who's the main villain, and has betrayed the vampires because he's not pure. A pure blood means that you're born a vampire, while Frost was bitten sometime in his life to become one.